Hey guys, we're here with Charles, who somehow finished top 8 at a D-Man Amazing Memories tournament with Altergeist of all decks. What makes you decide to play this deck?
I've always played this deck ever since it first came out. I think I played it 4 years ago, and then I started playing Flunder after that. But then Barrier Statue got banned, so I'm like, okay, well, let's just go back to Altergeist.
Okay, well, let's just get right to the deck list.
Yeah. So first, we play the obvious 3 multi-faker.
Best card, yep.
Probably the best card in the deck. Obviously, you activate a trap card, special it, and then it specials another one from the deck. And then we got the 3 Value Seeks. This card's really good for breaking boards. Actually, it's one of your only ways of breaking boards. And then we play 3 Marionetter. Yeah, this usually just adds Protocol. And Protocol is probably the second most broken card in the deck. It protects all your Altergeist cards from being negated if they're activated on the field. And the second effect comes up a lot actually, so it would send another Altergeist card to the graveyard and then special another thing. So you could summon multi-faker from the graveyard and then faker would proc itself again, summon another monster. And then 2 Silk, worst card ever to draw, but this is the bouncer of the deck. So it bounces Altergeist card, bounce another card. Conquery. This card's debatable. Some people play it, some people don't. It is a brick, but I do think that it's necessary just because every deck right now in the meta, they're all 3k attack. You got Labyrinth running around with 3k attack beat sticks, Despia, you got Swordsoul sometimes, Kashtira, big monsters too. So your monsters can't really deal with that. So 2400, block something and negate something, pretty cool. And you can recycle it with Silkiness again. So you can block 2 attacks. For Hand Trap, we play triple Ash Blossom. We play 2 Fenrirs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Fenrir,
How do you like it in this deck?
it's crazy. I wish I'm playing 3 Loki, but sometimes I feel 3 is a little bit bricky. Fenrir is good, because if you go first, you're not making multi-faker anyways, so multi-faker, the only restriction of the deck, where basically if you summon this card with its own effect, you can only summon Altergeist cards, right? But this card, you don't really care because turn 1 you're not making faker anyways. So you just go special Fenrir, and then normal summon either your Value Seek or Marionetter. And even if you don't have it, if you have faker in hand already, you just set 4 cards and then you just flip it and then faker effect on their turn. So we only play 3 spells. Best spell in the game, other than the obvious triple tactics thrust. But yeah, this card, we can't really break boards, so you just prosperity into something like an evenly matched, and then you're chilling. For the Altergeist trap package, it's 2 Protocol and 1 Manifestation. I'm actually debating on playing 2 Manifestation, just because a lot of times Manifestation, like Kashtira for example, if they banish your 1 Manifestation off of the top of your deck or whatever, it's really hard to play, or Runic banishing this off the top of your deck or whatever. Playing without this makes your grind game infinitely worse, but at the same time you don't always want to draw this card. You want to set this off with a monster effect. So maybe in the future it's it might be either 2/2 or 1/2, this being another manifestation. And then Protocol is just probably the best trap card in the entire deck. It's just broken. Protects everything, negate monster effect. Also a cool thing, it's a continuous trap. So you can chain this to a Labyrinth card or whatever, if you're playing Labyrinth, and then they can't actually chain their Lady effect because you're playing a continuous trap card. So that's a cool thing about the deck. You can chain your continuous traps and you can't really chain Lady to react to it. We play 3 Spoofing. The deck is kind of bricky, so 3 Spoofing, you search any Altergeist card and then, yeah, good card on bricky stuff. And then you could also Spoofing add Faker and then Faker summon itself. That's a cool thing you could do. Yeah, the best hand trap in the deck.
Okay, of course.
Of course.
Turn 0.
Everybody knows this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. You go, your opponent normal summons something or a special whatever, you imperm that card, and then you reveal multi-faker. 2 interruptions and turn 0. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, so it's only Ash imperm for hand traps. Only 2 hand traps you need in my opinion. And then, yeah, for board breaking, triple evenly matched. Same idea. Go battle phase. They go, oh shit, okay. And then you go activate evenly matched, and they leave 1 card, right? And on that last card, you just go, okay, cool. On resolution, I'll multi-faker effect. And yeah, multi-faker effect, summon Silk. and then Silk bounces the last card, so you're just making them play on 0 cards. And then you also have a monster on the field for free. And then you normal summon on your turn, and then you make a full board or whatever. Usually full board's just set 4 pass. Cool. 3 judgments. It's like no brainer, this card's broken as fuck. You go first, you open a judgment, you're probably winning. Strike is the same idea. So I realized against the trap matchups, usually they have to use a monster effect or summon a monster in order to do anything in the first place. Because if you're only playing against the traps, like they don't really do too much. Like you don't really care that much about like the whole effects. You don't care if they play like Deep Barrier. And the cool thing is, if they play Skill Drain, you don't care about that either because you have Protocol. So Protocol just says, okay, nice Skill Drain. Anyways, effect, yeah. So Strike is really good because you just strike their monster and then they just can't play the game. And then the last cards, this one's a little bit interesting. I've been testing it today. It worked out decently. We played 2 Mind Crush, and we play 1 Appointer. It's like Appointer slightly better just because you gotta look at your opponent's hand. Like, dude, that's like free card knowledge, right? And what you would do with this is like, against Branded, for example, they go normal Aluber effect, add Branded Fusion. Yeah, I'll just Mind Crush the Branded Fusion, you know? Or if they go like, activate Branded Loss in main phase, you can probably assume that they have Branded Fusion. You can like Appointer or Mind Crush to declare Branded Fusion. Against Lady or Labyrinth or whatever, they go Lady effect, chain Mind Crush, we'll rip that Lady out of your hand. You know, against, yeah, like, what else is there? Kashtira, Unicorn, yeah, Search, yeah, okay, I'll rip whatever you search. It's basically just another Ash, and a really cool thing about this card is that your deck kind of dies to evenly, right? So you set this card and your opponent goes, okay, yeah, I'll enter the battle phase. Cool. At the beginning of battle, I'll declare evenly matched. And that's a wrap, they just can't break your board, right? That's it.
Amazing. Okay, on to the extra.
Cool, so the extra deck. We play 2 Lingaribos.
Okay.
This is for the obvious Kashtira thingy. Yeah, you just get rid of their thing. And if they banish 1, you always have a second one, right? So that's the play. 3 Lingaribos.
Okay, the other one.
Yeah, this is pretty obvious, self-explanatory. You normal summon the Meluseek, link 1 into Linkribo, and then you search the Multi-Faker off of the Meluseek. If you're going second though, Linkribo is not as good. You make Anima. And again, like you can like give your opponent like a Sphere Mode or whatever, or like Lava Golem or Kaiji or whatever it is, tribute their stuff. Normal summon a Meluseek, swing into them, maybe kill like a back row card or whatever, like a field spell, back row, whatever. And then you just make Anima, and then you take your monster back. And then it's like 3,000 attack or 22 or whatever you choose to use, right? Anima's pretty cool. Oh, also, so my deck doesn't play Secret Village. But here's a tiny thing. So if you do play Secret Village, it's actually better to go into Anima because it is a spellcaster. So like you can normal summon the Meluseek and go into Anima, search Faker, and because it's still a spellcaster, your opponent's still locked. Whereas if you go into Linkariba, it's only a Cybers. So they can still play spell cards. Play the 2 Phoenix. 2 Phoenix, one of them's usually just a prosperity target. You play the double Memory Gant.
Ooh, what does this do?
So this is the access code of the deck.
Okay.
If you get into this card, you're probably winning. This card can get to like 7,300 attack, I think, with like 1 combo. So like if you have a Marionetter plus an Exia pointing to these 2 zones, the Exia is at 30 something, right? And then this card tributing the Exia, you get the Exia search. And then this card all of a sudden is at 7,000 attack, can make 2 attacks, I think. And then it can also like pop a card if you break a monster. So this is access code of Altergeist. Don't actually play access code though, this is better because this is an Altergeist monster. So if you Faker, which is how you're gonna get into your Link 4s anyways, right? You're not making access code off that because you just can't. It's Faker's restriction. So Memory Gants, it's pretty cool. And then we play the best Link monster in the deck, Exia. So 99% of the time, you're either going into this, Linkaribo, or Anima. There's not really any situation where, like, you would want to go into like a Phoenix. If you do, then you're probably in a really bad spot anyways, right? But sometimes you do, so like you play like 3 of these. What this does is, it tributes an Altergeist monster, and then it negates Spell Trap. So, evenly matched, yeah, you just negate it, and then you can like summon another monster, and it's not a hard once per turn. That's another thing that people overlook. So you could go Hexia, Chainlink 2 to the Evenly, Chainlink 3 Manifestation, summon back whatever you tributed, and then now you have another negate. So you could also Faker onto it. So it's like, theoretically you could get like up to 3 negates in one turn. And the last card in the extra deck is Underworld Goddess. This is meant for like towers, stuff like Dragoon.
Okay, and lastly to the side.
For the side deck, it's a pretty standard side deck. I opted for 3 Spear Moons. Again, our deck sucks for breaking boards, so let's just give them a giant ball, you know, like give them a chicken. Then we got 3 Game Seals. Yeah, this card's pretty nice. So 3 Lightning Storm for all the back row decks. Honestly, this card's not that great. I tried it today. A lot of times it doesn't do anything. This might be something else. I'm not too sure what. It might just be 3 Lava Golems or something. Yeah, this is probably going to change to something else. And then we play Broken Floodgate, number 1. Yeah, you play this against Branded. They just go next. This is like an FTK basically. And you can Faker off of it, so why not? And then, yeah, this card. This card's crazy right now. I was thinking of meaning it. This card is actually crazy. It's also, funny enough, decent against Trap Trick, because you just declare XCs. Like, you just let them get into this era, and then you say, okay, whatever. But then they can't go into, like, Rafflesia or any of the other XCs monsters. Declare this against Branded, they don't play the game. Play this against Sword Soul, they don't play the game. You declare it against Cash Tira, they could still play the game, but, like, they wouldn't make, like, a super insane board, right? Like, they'd probably end on, like, I don't know, Fenrir, make Unicorn, whatever, just cope, right? But D-Bear is crazy. I might main it. I'm not too sure yet.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for the deck profile. Any last shoutouts?
Yeah, shoutouts to everyone on my Discord. So Ali, we got Justin, we got Chi, Scuba. Shoutouts to Cardboard Cravings. So like Gabe, Dorian, Joseph, and yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.